Welcome back and welcome to our first vlog of the second semester. Crazy that break is already over. I hope you had a great break. I know I did. What's better than the comfort of your own home, right? But it's time to hit the books again, and I thought the best way to start the second semester, right, is to get going with, just looking back a little at the first semester for myself and also for one of my friends. So I want to compare my expectations coming into college versus the reality of what college really is. So let's take a look at some things that I thought about when I reflected on my first semester of college. So one of the things that I noticed when I got to college and through the first semester was, how different social life is, right? So in college, you have to work harder to maintain those friendships with your friends, right? Because in high school, you're constantly going every day to school to see them and to go to class. But in college, you might not have classes with your friends. They might live across campus. They might not live right by you or the apartment next to you. So you have to maintain those relationships by constantly making plans with them to go to dinner, to have lunch, to study together. And it's a lot different. And I thought coming into college, it'd kind of be the same as high school where you saw your friends in classes more, especially because most of your friends are usually in the same grade. But that's not the case. There's so many classes in college that it's not necessarily every day that you'll see your friends unless you make plans with them. So that's one of the differences that I noticed when I got to college. Something that I felt was easier when I got to college was balancing my work and my school life. So when I came into college, I knew I was going to maintain at least 2 jobs, this one and then one at the Z93 radio station downtown. So I knew that I was going to have to really learn to balance and structure my time and really maintain and make sure my grades are still up while I still had these jobs. So I felt that it was easier to do that as I knew how to budget my time, make sure I could get everything done for work and everything done for school in a timely manner, and really be able to focus. So that's one expectation that I came in that I was a little worried about, but then in reality, it was a lot easier than I thought it was going to be balancing work and school.
Well, I was nervous because I have 2 roommates, triple-double, and so I was nervous how that would work out, if we would have enough space for everything. But we do. It works out really well, and I get along with both of my roommates really well, and so I like that. There are no troubles with anything, and I was nervous how the dynamic would be if we would have to, because they're my roommate, do I have to be connected at the hip with them? And I realized, no, it's not the case. Well, I was expecting tough classes, and none of my classes are extremely hard. It's just that the classes move quickly, as in, if you miss a class, it's kind of tough to get back on track. And it's basically the main thing is that they move a lot faster than classes in high school do. In high school, you could take 2 or 3 days on a topic and you meet every single day. Now you meet 3 times a week or 2 times a week and you do one topic, move on, next topic. And so if you're really struggling with a topic, you have to find your own time to do it. You can't ask about it in class like you would in high school because the class needs to keep moving because there's only a limited amount of time. I was really worried about that coming in. I don't know, in high school, I just had friends. I didn't remember making any friends. I just remember having friends. And so going in, and I am not a lot of people from my class, from my high school are here. There are some people, but I never really talked to them. And so I had to completely make new friends.
One last thing that I thought about when I went into college was about how big the classes were going to be. I thought it would be a lot of lecture halls. There's a lot of people that go to this school, so I thought a lot of people going to class. There's going to be big classes when I get there. Well, wasn't the case. A lot of my classes were very small and just a great size to be able to learn a lot, maintain a good relationship with my professors. And so that was one thing. When I got to college, I was like, oh boy, these are going to be huge classes, a lot of lectures, but that is different. Well, I hope you enjoyed our first vlog of the second semester, and I hope you learned a little something as well. So enjoy your first week back, and I'll see you around campus.